How to solve the projections of solids using AutoCAD software. Come down to the AutoCAD screen, switch off the grid mode, switch on the ortho mode. Then go to command, limits, takes lower left corner 0, 0, enter upper right corner 297, 2, and zoom all. Then go to line, takes the cursor to the lower left corner of the screen and then click on the first button of the mouse and drag this cursor, take some distance and click on first button of the mouse and take the cursor to the top side and then move some distance and then click on first button of the mouse. Offset, take the distance as 297, select this vertical line and offset to the left side, then go to offset, take the distance as 210, select this horizontal line and take it to the top side, then go to zoom extend, then zoom 0.5x, then go to fillet between this vertical line and this horizontal line, between this vertical and this horizontal, between this horizontal and this vertical, then go to zoom window, then go to text, specify start point of text, select some point and take the height as 4, the rotation angle as 0 and take the problem number 168. Then here pentagonal prism, 25 mm sides of base and 50 mm axis length, rests on HP on one of its corners of the base, such that the two base edges containing the corner on which it rests make equal inclinations with HP. Draw the projections. The projections of the prism. Draw the projections of the prism when the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 40 degrees and to VP at 30 degrees. Go to zoom previous, then go to zoom window, then take the layer command, click on new, take the layer by name XY, enter, click on new layer, take the layer by name axis, click on new, take the layer by name locus, click on new, take the layer by name invisible, take the layer by name visible. So now we adjust layer XY line weight. Layer 0, you make the line weight as 0.05. You set the layer XY line weight as 0.13 and set the layer axis line weight as 0.05. Set the locus layer line weight as 0.05. Set the line weight of invisible as 0.3. Set the visible layer line weight as 0.5. Then go to invisible layer line type, click on that, click on load, tape as hidden, click on OK and click on hidden and say OK. Then go to locus, select the locus line type, which is again continuous. Then go to load, type D and say OK and click on dash dot and say OK. Click on axis line type, which is continuous, then go to load, select on this type C, center, then click on center and say OK, and then close the layer command. Then we will go for a polygon, take the number of sides as 5, select on edge, so you take this edge option and type the distance as 25. Then go to line, take INT of this and take midpoint of this. Then go to line, take INT of this and take midpoint of this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then click on this and go to CH and go to layer, make this layer as visible. Then switch on the line weight display. Then go to line, select some arbitrary distance Then go to offset, take the distance as 50. Then go to line, take line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw this horizontal line. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two and fillet between these two. Then go to trim, select this and this as the cutting edge. Select object to trim as these two. Then go to break, select this first point, you take intersection point of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break this line till here. Then go to break, select first point, you take int of this and say at the rate. Then you select this, then you select this, and then you select this and go to layer, make this as visible layer. Then pick on this and go to layer, make this line as axis and take this distance as 10. Then you next go to group, select this entire thing as a group and then go to copy, select this, copy this to the next position and go to rotate, select this, you take intersection part of this and take this as -50. Then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal lines from each of these endpoints. Then similarly int of this, then go to line, take int of this, then go to line int of this, then go to line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to trim between these two. Then go to line, take int of this and take perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to trim between these two as the cutting edges and then remove this. Then go to line, take int of this and take intersection part of this and take int of this, take intersection part of this and then int of this. Then go to line, int of this and take int of this, take intersection part of this and take int of this, take intersection of this. Then go to break, select this, take first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Now we go for visible and invisible edges. All the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible. Then the surface nearer to the observer is visible. Then these two lines will be visible. Go to layer, you make that as visible one. Then you select this line and also this line. Two visible edges can never cross each other, so it has to be invisible and give the distance as 20. Then you select this line and you make this layer as axis layer and give it as 5. Once you do that, then go to group, as a group Type group, you select this entire thing and you make it as a group. Then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. Similarly, line, take int of this and make a horizontal line. Then go to line, take nearest point at the rate 100 less than minus 150 degree. Then here you go to DDIM, then go to modify, go to primary units, make it up to second decimal point, and then go to text. You take this as 4, then aligned, then centered means above, and this dimension is 3. Then go to symbols and arrows, take this arrow size as 4, and then go to lines, take the offset from the origin as 3 and say OK and say close. Then go to dim horizontal, take int of this and take intersection point of this, and then take this as 38.30. Then go to circle, take nearest point on this and take the radius as 50 mm. Then go to break, select this line and circle in counterclockwise direction, we'll break it. Then go to erase this, then go to line, take int of this and draw a horizontal line. Then go to circle, take the radius center point as this, take this as 38.30, then break this in counterclockwise direction again. Then go to erase, then go to fillet between these two, then go to erase, then go to erase this, then go to copy, select this line, take int of this and then take center point of this, take center point of this. Once you do that, then go to rotate, select objects, you select this and take intersection point of this as the base point, then reference you take it as 180 degree and then take int of this. Once you do that, then go to break, select this line and break it till here. Then you go to layer, select this and make it as a locus. Then you take this distance as 10. Then go to move, select this entire thing and then move it down. Now we go for line command. Draw a line from this int of this on each endpoints of the pentagonal surface of the bottom surface. You draw the horse. Then go to line, take int of this, take line int of this and take perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Similarly, line, take int of this, line, take endpoint of this and draw intersection point of this and take this line. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take endpoint of this and here you draw intersection of this to intersection of this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between this line and this line. Similarly, line int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Now you go to line, draw the horizontal line from each of these endpoints, and similarly from here, and similarly from here. Then go to line, take int of this, draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this and draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, take int of this. Then go to line, take end point of this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, take int of this, draw perpendicular to this. Then go to line, take int of this, draw perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Then go to line, take int of this, take perpendicular to this. Then go to fillet between these two. Once you do that, then go to zoom window, bring it near to the screen. Go to line, take int of this, take int of this. Then go to line, take int of this, then int of this, then int of this, then int of this, then int of this. Then go to line, take int of this, take int of this, then intersection part of this, then int of this, then int of this, then int of this. Similarly, line, take endpoint of this and draw endpoint of this. Similarly, line, int of this, take int of this, then go to line, int of this, then int of this, then int of this, then int of this, then go to break, select this line, first point you take int of this and say at the rate, then break first point int of this and say at the rate. Select all the exterior edges of the boundaries of the solids are visible and the surface nearer to the observer is visible. So this line becomes visible, this line and this line will also become visible. So all these lines will become visible. Now the edges which are invisible are this line, because two visible edges can never cross. This is also two invisible edges. So this is also two visible edges can never cross. So obviously it has to become invisible. Then go to line tail scale factor and type this as 20. Once you do that, then you click on this line, go to layer, make this layer as axis and take this distance as 10. So once you complete this, then go to this, select this line and make this layer as XY line. Now we go to DDIM, go to modify, select this primary units, make it precision as 0 and say OK and say close. Then go to dim vertical, select this line and take this distance as 25. Then again take dim vertical, take this distance as 50. Then dim angular, select between these two, you make this axis 40 degrees. Then you select between these two, you make this as 30 degrees to VP. Then you select between this line and this line. So this angle, go to text, give space and then press enter. Then you go to text MT, select this window, make this as symbol, type select symbol, select symbol, and type small letter B, beta. Then go to move, switch off the ortho mode, move. Then go to dim TED, text edit dimension, select this and keep it wherever you want. Then go to detext, click on the ortho mode, then caps lock, type X, you type VP, you type HP, you type Y, and put up the ortho caps lock off, A, B, C, D, E, O. Then here O1 bracket, then PQRS in bracket in the top view, P, Q, then R, then S, then T. Then here you mark this as A dash, you mark this as B dash, you mark this as C dash, you mark this as G dash in bracket, and here O dash in bracket, and here it is E dash in bracket. Then similarly, take P dash, you take Q dash, you take R dash, you take S dash, then you take O1 dash in bracket, and here T dash in bracket. Once you do that, then go to zoom window, select this, then go to move, switch off the ortho mode, then take X, you take VP, you take HP, then go to dim TED, text edit dimension, you take this and keep it here, then go to move, you take P dash, you take P dash, you take O1 dash here, then Q dash here, then S dash here, then R dash here. Then you mark this as A, you mark this as B, move C, move D, E, and move P, then Q, then R, then D, then S, then T, then O, then O1. Once you do that, now you come down to the front view. A dash, B dash, C dash, then D dash, then O dash, then E dash. Then you come down to bottom, it has been over here. Then go to copy. So you take C dash here, copy this, then go to B dash and copy this here, then D dash, you copy this here, then O dash, you copy this here, then A dash, copy this here, then E dash, you copy this here. Similarly, you copy this R dash here, then Q dash, you copy this here, then S dash, you copy this here, then O1 dash, you copy this here, then P dash, you copy this here, then T dash, you copy this here. Once you do that, then go to D text. Here you copy A, copy B, C, D, E and O. Here you copy P, Q, and this is R in bracket, then S, then T, and this should be O1 in bracket. Then go to zoom previous, then go to zoom window, select this entire thing and then go to move. P, Q, then R, then S, then T, then O1. Here it is A, B, C, D, then E, then O, and go to copy. Copy this A here, copy this B here, copy this C here, copy this D here, copy this E here, and copy this O here, and copy this R here, copy this O1 here, and copy this Q here, copy this P here, copy this T here, copy this S here. Once you do that, then go to zoom previous. Now we come down to this side now. So here you take this as A dash, this is B dash, so this is C dash, so here D dash in bracket, and here E dash, and here O dash in bracket. And then you come down to here, you mark this as P dash, you mark this as Q dash, you mark this as R dash, mark this as S dash, and this is O1 dash. Then here it is T dash. And go to zoom window, select this and go to move. Take A dash and here E dash, then take O dash, here it is B dash, then you take D dash, then C dash, then P dash, then T dash, then here, then S dash, then here it is O1 dash, then go to Q dash, then R dash, then zoom previous, then zoom previous. You guys go to save, go to the appropriate directory, that is EDI, AutoCAD, solid drawings, then type P168 and save it, and finally you exit the